Hello students, this is a section on continuing our searches in Cinahl and limiting and selecting articles to email or save. And I wanted to show you that if you scroll down on the left side, you still are showing the subject headings that you search and the subheadings. You've got your limits still here, which is a good idea to always check this. Your English language limit and your peer-reviewed limit. So if I scroll down, I've also got a limit for geography. Now we don't have very many hits, we only have 27. But let's say we had more and we really need to limit to the United States. You could do that by clicking geography, and you can see that we've got the USA here, which is limited to 19. Well, if this has had more hits, you might get more choices. In this case, I always want to remind you to search at Show More. This gives you all the different subject headings by geography. So then you could click USA. Sometimes I've actually seen USA here, then further down United States. I've also seen USA, and then over here maybe Colorado or New Mexico, or even a city name like New York or Miami. So you need to go ahead and open the Show More, so that you can see all the different limits that might apply to the United States. If you don't care to do that, then of course you don't need to use this limit. Now I'm going to update, and that will bring my hits down from 27 to 19. Now looking at these articles, I can see that number 1 it says Danish children. So I'm not sure why that still came up with the United States. But if I put my mouse over this little piece of paper here with the magnifying glass, I'll get a little bit of information about that. Usually you'll have an abstract right here, but I'm not getting it in this case, so I'd actually have to click on the PDF and read that and see why they're using the United States there. If you wanted to pick this, you would just click on the blue folder, and it would save it in a folder, and you would go eventually back to the top of the database search screen to get all those articles to either save, print, or email to yourself. Okay, this article here has been cited by somebody else after August 2013, and this time cited in the database means that this article that's linked here is actually later than this date, because they're using this article as a reference. Number 2 has a link source button, which means that it's not full text here. Neither is number 3. So if you actually mark those and put them in your folder to email to yourself, all you're going to retrieve is going to be the record and the abstract for that article. You will not get the full text. Number 7 is full text. Number 8 is full text. So if I was looking at this and put my mouse over here and scroll down, I can see a little blurb about it, and here it says this present study. So this tells me this is a study that I might want to email. I can actually add it to a folder here, which makes this over here yellow, or I could actually do it out here on the side. This one, of course, again, is not full text. A school nurse delivered intervention for overweight and obese adolescents. I'm going to click on this, scroll down. This study evaluated, so here's another study. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one because I'm interested in that. You can see here we don't have time cited in database. We do see cited references. So this is going to link you to all the references this person used, and sometimes those will be actually linked to full text articles that you can go ahead and get right from there. Remember that you're still limited to peer-reviewed scholarly journals and to the dates of the last 5 years, so you need to be aware that make sure those are still scholarly journals that you're retrieving there. Again, we limited to the United States, but here we are still getting Chinese children. Maybe this has something to do with the United States, Chinese Americans, I am not sure. But it says in China, so I'm not sure about that one. Let's see, this one's full text, and you've got the HTML version. Just letting you know, when you click on the HTML version, you're also going to get a choice that you can actually, I'm not seeing it here, and oh, here we go. Down here you can actually download this to your MP3 player or your flash drive, and you can actually choose what accent you want. So that way you can listen to this as you're driving home or just walking or jogging around the campus. Going back to the result list. So let's go down here. We've only got one page. Make sure you always check to see if there's another page, because you might find more articles that you might want on a different page. So I've marked pretty much the ones I'm interested in right now, and I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to go to the folder right here, and I'm going to email those articles to myself, and then I'm going to go back in the next video and show you how to get to the ones that are linked with the link source button. So we pick 2 here. We're going to click over on email to email these articles to myself, or you could print them or save as a file. I'm going to go ahead and email them. And when you email them, you're just going to put your email address in here. It does not have to be your HBU email address. Put a subject here. Put a note check, APA citation. The reason I'm saying that is because we've got a citation format chosen here. I can use a drop-down menu and pick APA, but I know from experience that the EBSCO databases, or most databases, will not actually format that correctly, but at least you've got all the authors' names, which can be hard to spell, and all the information you need in one spot that you can cut and paste and then reformat in the correct citation style you need. So we're going to go ahead and send this here. Now you can say remove these items from the folder after emailing. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to send that to myself. It lets me know that the email has been sent. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to go back.